I can guarantee you, if you're doing any of these four things, your Typebeat channel will never grow. So stay with me, watch this video till the end to know what these four things are. Hello guys, my name is Madens. Welcome to a new video. Today we are going to talk about four things that might be ruining your Typebeat channel and you might not be even aware of them. So I'm gonna jump right into today's video. First thing that might be ruining your channel is inconsistency. And look, I know it's been said a million times and you probably should know it by now, but I'm still gonna say it because it's very important. And the important thing about it is that if you're not consistent, YouTube will not reward you. YouTube will not suggest your videos. If you post 2 beats in today and then you post your next beat in the next 2 weeks, it's definitely not gonna grow. And look, if you're a content creator like Mr. Beast, for example, despite his large audience, his content understandably takes a long time to produce. But if you're just uploading beats and every beat is maximum 4 minutes long, then you have to be consistent. And I'm not even saying that you should post 3 beats a day. Honestly, that's a bit too much. But what I'm saying is that you have to have an upload schedule where you know and your audience know and your fans know when are you going to upload your beats, and that can be amazingly helpful. And one thing that I haven't seen a lot of producers talk about is how you can be consistent as a producer, not about uploading the beats but about making the beats. Because honestly, if you're a beginning producer, it's not easy to make like 5 beats a week. Genuinely, it's not that easy. So in another video I'm gonna cover that whole thing. Just stay tuned. The second thing that you could be doing, and it's a huge mistake, is a sub for sub method. If you're a producer going on other producers channel videos and commenting on those and telling them to, hey, come over to my channel, give me some feedback, and hey bro, I sub for you, please sub for me, that's just wrong. And I'm gonna tell you why. Well, in order to understand why that's a wrong move to do, you gotta understand what does YouTube algorithm do and what is the YouTube algorithm's purpose. See, YouTube algorithm is there to suggest videos for viewers that would increase the chances of them staying on the platform for longer. In order to do that, this algorithm detects who watches your videos, how much do they watch your videos, and when does engagement go up or down. These 3 things, especially the first and the last one, are very important to understand. So first of all, who watches your videos? If your videos are attracting other producers on YouTube to come to your channel and watch your videos, the algorithm will only show and suggest your videos to other producers on the platform. It's very easy to understand. If you got a video that like 80%, 85%, 90% of its viewers are other producers, YouTube is going to think, or I should say, the algorithm is going to think that your videos are made for producers and producers are your main audience. Now, you might get 1,000 views in 2 minutes, but that doesn't mean shit for the sales. If you wanna sell the beat, if the algorithm just keeps pushing your videos to other producers, because, and what does another producer gonna do to your beat? Nothing. They're just gonna listen, they're gonna say, oh, the drums are hard, and then they just go with their lives. But I have a feeling that if you're putting your beats on YouTube, you want rappers or singers to hear your beats and buy those beats. And guess what? Other producers are not going to buy your beats. And the next thing that might be ruining your channel, and it should be obvious, and I think it's obvious, but I see a lot of people still make this mistake, is not having good beats. Bro, it should be very obvious. It's clear. It's there. It's right in your face. But you gotta have at least good beats. Like, not every beat needs to be a Grammy level masterpiece, obviously. But you can't come out here with shitty beats when there are like thousands of other producers with genuinely decent good beats. So I'm gonna get past this mistake real quick, but at least just have the self-awareness that okay, my beats need to be better. And the last thing that might be ruining your channel, and it's definitely not the smallest one, is bad SEO. So SEO includes everything from the title of your videos to the thumbnails of your videos to the description to the tags of the video. If any of these are not good enough, and again, I want you to pay attention that I'm not saying everything should be perfect and flawless. I'm just saying you gotta be careful of these things. If your title is maybe too short or too long, I mostly see people make this mistake that their titles are too long, or if your thumbnails are just bad, it's gonna kill the video. Okay, so let me give you a couple of tips for having good thumbnails. First of all, your thumbnails should be branded together. What that means, I mean they should look similar to each other but different enough so the viewer doesn't confuse them together, but they should be cohesive together. You know what, one shouldn't be the picture of a wooden house in the wilderness and the other young rapper with a gun, you know? These two things don't go together. They should look like they have been cut from the same tree. And I don't even know if that's an expression or not, but you know what I'm saying. One thing that I would suggest is downloading or even creating a filter that you could put on every picture, and it would give you some sort of cohesion to all of your thumbnails. The other tip for good thumbnails is that they shouldn't be too dark. And I don't mean that the color palette shouldn't be dark. Like, I'm not talking about dark colors, I'm talking about brightness. If they are too dark that the viewer can't understand what is happening in the picture, that's a problem. It's not gonna be catching any eyes or attention. So about the description of the video, I would suggest that the first link in the description should be the link to the download or purchase of the beat. You must put your social media in the description. That is very important. And also, please, for the love of God, stop using so many fucking tags in the description. YouTube is not stupid. YouTube sees that and understand that okay, this guy is spamming tags, so don't do that. And the other one is the tags, and the tags thing is tricky because at the same time it's easy to understand and it's hard to do correct. So I think I'm gonna cover this whole tag situation in another video, so stay tuned.